Okay, wait. Okay, go.
Hi, my name is Gabriel Moran, and the artifact I'm going to talk about is baseball. Now, to start, baseball has always been a great importance in my life, and baseball, I believe, is one of the greatest, if not the greatest sport in the United States. Now, first, I'm going to talk about my connection with this artifact. And baseball, I played since I was 4. Actually, it was like T-ball. But as you know, you start maturing and it gets more fun into baseball. But I played since I was 4 until the last game of high school, which was last year. And this baseball actually was the ball I used to pitch on my last game, so it means a lot to me. And brings back memories of my goofball friends, like in class, on the field, being stupid, but that showed my connection. And I still remember a time when my dad was teaching me and my brother how to dive. We were 9 years old, and we had a sand lot, and it was dirt, rocks, big rocks, and big dried up twigs. My dad would put a slip and slide over it and wet it a little bit, and would tell us like, stop being a little bitch, and to go after it, stop being scared. So we did, and we had fun, and by the time we finished, we ended up having cuts and bruises all over our chests and arms, and we were excited that we knew how to dive at such a young age. We weren't scared of hitting the floor after that, because we went through all that. I guess you consider it child abuse now, I guess, but to us it's not considered that, because we enjoy the fact that we knew how to dive. So he tries to deny it, or we would tell him that he made us do that, and he'd be like, "No, I didn't do that." But and my brother's nipple was all bleeding. I remember that day. Next, I'm going to talk about the history of baseball. Now, for baseball, it's gone through so many bad times in the United States. It's even gone through the Civil War era, and baseball actually originated 100 years before the Civil War era. But that was like when it was actually like a rock and a stick, and it didn't actually get or develop its league till before that war. And through that war, even though citizens within the United States were fighting amongst each other, they still loved the sport. So after the whole feud ended, they decided to continue baseball. So baseball has been going on through all these wars, and through these histories, and it's considered America's pastime. Baseball last year was the highest paying sport in the United States. Now, that just means that doesn't mean that most people see it, because most people say that it's boring. Some people say that it's amazing. It's just that the players are just paid that much. But the history of baseball is that Babe Ruth would be playing, and he's considered to be the best baseball player alive. And the way baseball was back then, before television, it'd be like a radio, and a whole group of people gathered around it just to listen on to the World Series or something. And that's how people would hear it and see it, and they would love it. But that's the history of baseball. I've talked about my connection with it, and I've talked about the history. And baseball to me will always be the greatest sport in the history of the United States.